Hello folks, it's Rich here. Let's get the real important stuff out of the way. First one out of the way. I am married. Yes, I am. Very happily so. Up to Gretna we went in wee body Scotland. Little wife laughing. Are you laughing?
I am.
Hello. Anyway, we're here for a guitar. So, this, I've just picked it up on the way back from Marriage Land today. This is a couple of years old Chapman ML1 Modern. Couple of years old? Yes. It's purple. Sparkly purple. It's second hand. Filthy it is. Needs new strings. Finger marks all over the fretboard. Blech. The strings are rusty. Blech. But it's purple. It's light. It's got an ebony fretboard, as most of the dark wood Chapmans do, with the rolled edges. And it's really interesting because the standard series, I've had way more than the pro series, as you know if you've watched any of my videos before. The fingerboards are always beautifully rolled, and much more than the pros, which is weird. I mean, this is just like heaven. Nothing sharp about this, it's just gorgeous. It's 24 fret, I don't have a 24 fret guitar, it's got a push pull, boop, boop. Needs to put it back on. He's also ever so slightly bent this switch that way. It's not really been looked after. It's got a dink on the bottom. Look, boink here. There's a tiny one on the neck. Fortunately, it's all the way up here, because that would be a deal breaker for me usually, a dink on the neck. But you're not going to feel it there, and there isn't one anywhere else. It's a 14-inch or just less than inch flat radius fretboard. So it's flat, which is nice, 24 frets as I said, and it's a bit slimmer. It's not a shredder's neck by any stretch, it's not Ibanez or anything like that, but it is a slimmer neck than all of the other Chapmans I've got. My ML3 Pro is the thickest, the ML1 Pro Hybrid is probably next, and then the Cap 10 is probably the slimmest. There's not much in it between that and the Hybrid, but this is definitely slimmer feeling, hence it being modern I suppose. Still a C shape, super satin on the back. You know, it's just kind of Canadian hard rock maple, whatever it is. It's not fancy like a roasted maple like on the pros, but yes, you've got the usual cutaways here, but no reveal binding, as this is all purpley goodness. Up on the headstock, black, which I think goes well with the rest of the black hardware. These two are high output humbuckers, and a hip shot type bridge. That's a sort of style on these as well. It's got obviously got a coil split. You've got a Tusk nut, which is standard for Chapman, and a couple of string trees and tuners, which feel very sort of Fender Mexican, really. It's light, this actually. It's not, you know, it's not throwaway balsa wood light, but it is light. So it's going to get a little bit of TLC. I always mention this on Chapman standards. The mushroom-headed sort of strap buttons. I really like those because it's much harder for your strap to fall off. So yeah, let me know what you think to the colour of this. £150 second hand. I mean, I'm not too fussed about a little dink. At least it tells me underneath it is actually made from wood, which is good. And once it's had a bit of a clean up, happy days. One of the things I really liked about these when I watched the reviews is the same with the Telly, the ML3 version of them, is they've just got a real nice range of tones on them, from single coils and through the humbuckers as well. So I was really interested to see what it'd be like compared to some of the other ones I've got, and I just haven't had a modern. It's my 16th Chapman now, but only my first modern standard series. So yeah, let me know if you've got one, what you think, and we'll have a play with it once it's had a bit of a clean up and new strings. Ta-ta!